There's different reasons why you would want to fast, and there's so many benefits. Why would we fast? What are the
Hmm.
benefits? Spiritually, fasting brings you closer to God. It makes you more sensitive to hearing God's voice. It helps break addictions. And it shows us that in our state of weakness, we really have to rely on God to give us strength. Mentally and emotionally, it's been shown to relieve anxiety, nervousness. It can create a sense of peace within us. It can help to remove negative thoughts and feelings. It takes care of that brain fog. Initially, you might feel more brain fog, more heaviness, but eventually that breaks through. It really helps to clear toxins out of the body that contributes to feeling sluggish and depressed. It helps to break addictions physically inside of our body, addictions to sugar, addictions to caffeine, addictions to alcohol. It supports our body's detox pathways. It promotes weight loss, balance hormones, have more energy, improve our skin health, improve our digestion and elimination. It helps to decrease inflammation, improve joint pain. What happens is that it causes our body to go into something called autophagy. It literally causes us to eat up our dead bad cells, things that are causing inflammation in our body. When we go into fasted state, we're boosting stem cell production. We've heard a lot about stem cells and how it can increase longevity. We get a boost in ketones, so we're not using sugar for energy. We're using our body's substance that it makes, which is like a butyrate substance, and produces ketones so that we are living off of these pure substances that increases our brain clarity. We become more sensitive to insulin, so we don't have these highs and lows in our blood sugar. It fixes those little telomeres, the little shoelaces that are the end on the end of the little rungs of the DNA ladder that kind of get frayed. It reduces the oxidative stress in the body. Fasting has even been shown to help reduces oxidation and reduces all that stress on the body. It helps to chew up and eat up free radicals that damage cells, which can then lead to cancer. A long time ago, there was something called the Hallelujah diet that people did to reverse cancer all the time. It was really just a juice fast where they were taking whole fruits and vegetables, running them through a juicer and just drinking the pure nutrients. That's what they did for weeks on end. Then they would gradually add back in foods later. Just doing that without doing a whole bunch of other things, chemo and radiation, things like that, just doing that nutritional therapy would help to reverse and treat their cancer. But has so many good things that it does inside the body that promotes longevity, prevents aging, and improves health. It's just so amazing. If we think about like the way life used to be before that we could refrigerate food, before it was so readily available at a grocery store, there was no deep freeze that we could freeze things for days and weeks on end. This is how people lived. They went through seasons of feast or famine where there was tons to eat because it was, in summer and things were growing and there's lots of things that they could grow and eat off the land and then harvest in the fall. There was times when things were lean and they didn't have a lot to eat. Their body naturally went into a state of autophagy because they had to fast. It's only in our modern industrial age that because we've had electricity and we've had refrigeration, we've learned how to preserve food and make it last longer and then take it from one side of the world to the other and one side of the country to the other, that we've
Right.
had an increase in obesity and an increase in all these health issues. Why would I want to give up my food? Food has a real stronghold in our lives sometimes where it's like put a stake in the ground and you're ready to throw yourself on it rather than give it up because it has that control over us. It's a real chemical thing that happens in the body that we become chemically dependent upon it because of what it
100%.
releases in the brain. Whatever your reason, fasting can be so beneficial, so therapeutic for a physical reason, for a mental and emotional reason, and also can really do things to enhance your spiritual life. Give it a try. If you need support, we're here. Foundationsofwellness.com is our website. You can find us on all the social media platforms. We're here to help. We invite you to come and join our family. We'd love to be there to help support you. Whether you decide to make intermittent fasting a part of your everyday life or one day of meal fasting, I would encourage you to at least do seasonal fasting 4 times a year. It might be TV, social
Yeah.
media, put your cell phone down. Whatever you're deciding, it doesn't have to be food. Fasting can be anything that has this stronghold in your life where you're dependent upon it to get that dopamine hit. I encourage you that even if you don't do it on a daily basis, there's still benefits in simply doing it on a seasonal basis.